Hi, I'm a college professor and I want to spend a little bit of time talking about AI because AI is actually a really useful tool. Now, we do need to take into account that it is fairly bad for the environment right now, and we do need to figure some of that stuff out to make sure that the environment is protected. Now, that being said, in the classroom, I do think AI has its place. I want to caution students against using AI all the time because one, you're not going to learn anything and you're paying for learning. And I get that you can learn anything with YouTube right now, but part of why you pay for the college experience is to have someone there that is on your side working with you to help and facilitate you learning that information. Learning things on YouTube takes a lot of intrinsic desires, and I have learned a lot on YouTube just by watching videos. I get it, it's there. But learning the things that you're going to need for life is a little bit more difficult than just going on YouTube because you don't know what you're going to need. And that's one of the things that's great about college. So I do caution you in that regard. But the other thing about AI is it's just not all that great. A lot of times students say, can you actually tell when it's AI written? The answer is yes. Whether I can prove that or not, I can tell if it was AI written. And I'm not talking about the use of em dashes and semicolons and stuff like that. Those are some tip-offs and things. But really, the issues with AI is that it's a poor writer. I don't even like using Grammarly, and I tell all of my students, don't use Grammarly. Just screw up a little bit. It's okay to mess up a little bit in your early writing, and I won't penalize you for that. Grammarly makes your writing worse. It adds in a bunch of cliches, it adds in a bunch of garbage that doesn't belong, and the writing is not good. It's vague, it's bland, it's full of cliches and very flowery language. It's not good writing. What we need to do is we need to practice, we need to give it a shot. Now let's talk about how you can use AI. AI is a great tool I actually use this when I create my classes and things like this. I create my slides, I create my information, and then I ask AI and I say, did I leave anything out? Like, what else might I cover in this section? And then a lot of times it says the exact things that I'm already covering. I say, how could I maybe make this better? And it gives me some ideas. But then sometimes it comes up with things that I didn't even think about the connections maybe between that psychological theory and the other things that I'm discussing. And it can make my lectures better. And I've heard of the theory, I just didn't think about the connections most of the time. And so AI can be a really, really useful tool. And I think the same with your homework. If you said, if you sat down, did your homework, and then you said, okay, what am I maybe leaving out here that I could discuss? You want to talk about this with your professor or your teacher and make sure it's okay. But there are good strategies for using AI as well. And I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear your feedback and your questions. How else do you I'm happy to talk through ways of using AI that I really like in the classroom and how it can enhance rather than detract from your learning.